Okay. Second and last video for this evening. When it comes to my addiction, it's so funny how much that has been just used, abused, and plastered. And it's like hilarious to me because now that I have worked through it and I've healed through it and I've taken accountability through it, it doesn't even faze me. It doesn't even faze me. It's almost comical. It's almost comical. Because I'm going to explain to you why. Why? All right. For those that have battled addictions or in the process of battling addictions and haven't quite gotten over it. All right. Here is a little beacon of hope for you. Okay. Because once you get to a place where you're able to accept accountability and recognize that you had one, right? And that you've been able to overcome it and you have healed through it and recognize why you carried that addiction. Because there's generally a reason why. And it's normally because you're broken or what you're surrounded by or what you allow to get in your head to take you to a place where you need to numb yourself. All right? Those are generally the reasons why people carry addictions. All right? And there's various different addictions. There's various different medications out there that they funnel to you to numb you for anxiety, depression, all kinds of different things. All kinds of different things. People got a lot of addictions. We got people with power addiction. We've got people with greed addictions. We got people with an addiction of living false facades. We have people with addictions that are pathological liars. We have people with addictions on all fronts. So really, when we're going to call judgment, you better be ready for the mirror to come back, baby. Because there's not really anybody in this world that doesn't carry some kind of an addiction. Past, present, or future. Period. Because ain't nobody perfect. Okay? So once you get to a place where you're at that other side of it, right? You get to a place where you just don't care. You don't care. You have to get to that place of caring or you're going to allow your addiction to take the best of you. Whatever that addiction is for you. You just are. And for me, I'm at such a place where I am understanding of the fact that I had to walk through that season of carrying the addiction, why I carried the addiction, then getting over the addiction with God's grace and his mercy and his help and his love to get me through it. Me and God and Jesus and the Holy Spirit. Like my consciousness. That's been my ride or die since day one. Okay? That you become thankful. You become thankful and you become grateful. And I am. I'm thankful and grateful of it and I'm proud of it. I'm proud of it. I'm not ashamed of it. I'm not ashamed of it because it's helped me. Now, was it a horrible season of my life? Absolutely. Was it at the bottom of the barrel? Yeah. Was it close to yeah, absolutely. If it wasn't the addiction taking me out, I was going to end up taking my own life. I mean, it just was going to happen. Like God knew it. He just knew it. And I just see the bigger picture that I'm so exhausted of living in a world where they think that they have that power over you, where they can point the finger, but not be ready for the mirror to come back. When somebody finally rises above the addiction, when somebody is able to talk about carrying an addiction and not being ashamed of it, when somebody can walk amongst them and not feel beneath them because maybe they did have an addiction. It's like, no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I'm a human. I have a heart. I have a brain. I have feelings. I have emotions. I'm not any more or less of a person than you are. And if you want to talk about the skeletons in the closet, baby, let's go addiction for addiction because we can all day. All day. Because everybody has some sort of addiction. They truly do. Whether that's people in the business atmosphere, whether that's people in the corporate America atmosphere, whether that's people in the real estate atmosphere, whether that's people in the judicial system, whether that's people in the court system, whether that's people in the local law enforcement. I mean, so many, they just do. They just do. And it's crazy to me. It's just crazy to me. And I want to give people hope that there is light at the end of the tunnel if they're walking down a dark tunnel. If they haven't quite gotten to that place in their walk, battling whatever addiction they're battling. You know, we live in a world that's going to want to tear you down for it, but don't give them that. Do not give them that power, no matter who they are, what they are. And it's just, we have to get past it. We have to get past it, because nowhere in pointing the fingers or calling shot for shot is going to win. It's never going to win until you meet it with taking accountability, owning it, and then recognizing why you were in that season. Why you battled the things you battled. Because we all have battles, we all have wars. I made a video about this in the morning. And so I felt really compelled to put this out there, because at the end of the day, I'm not going to wear people's projections. I'm not going to wear people's whatever deflections and their thoughts on me, because I don't worry myself with theirs. You know, when it comes to people in power, and it comes to people controlling the needs and just the necessities of others and blatantly creating havoc across the board, nationally, globally, intentionally, yeah, I got a problem with that. I definitely got a problem with that. I think we all got a problem with that. Clearly. But when it comes to your day-to-day operations and people in the just general precipice of the general public, which is what I'm in, and I love every part of it, and I have no desire to step up on any type of podium or anything like that. I want nothing to do with that. None. But do I recognize that the grass is not always greener on the other side, and I have no desire to step on anybody to achieve anything, or to get wherever it is that they say you need to get to acquire whatever it is they say you need to have acquired or leave behind. Like that song. Like, what? Run that back? I mean, and so it's one of those things that this is how my mind operates, and it helps me. And I'm not saying I got it right. I'm not saying I got it wrong, but it works for Amanda. It works for Amanda. And, you know, I want to help people not be ashamed of whatever it is they're feeling shameful for in different ways. Unless you're just blatantly going into this world and creating havoc in people's lives and not wanting to take accountability, I would definitely feel shameful on that. That's not a great way to be. I wouldn't choose that intentionally. Why would you choose that? It makes no sense, literally. And then you wonder why the thoughts go through your head in reference to the things that you think. Because I could definitely see what some of them think. And it's not good. But the reason why you think those things is because you're not happy with a person that's looking back at you in the mirror. And I'm finally at a place in my life where I'm very happy with the person that I see in the mirror. And it's taken me a long time to get to this place. A long time. Through a lot of stuff. But we all face the same things I face in just different ways. And I see that and I understand that. So I'm not going to minimize nor make people feel bad because of whatever it is. It's not my job. It's not my place. That's between them and God. It's my job is to love, forgive, and just trudge on every day, every minute of the day, and be the best person that I can be. I don't have it figured out. I don't think figuring out is even a possibility. I think learning to live in peace while not having it figured out is the best way. And so that's how I operate. But I love you guys. I hope this video resonated. Sweet dreams. I got to work a double tomorrow. I won't be making any videos, so love ya.